Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. This is day 2. There's a couple hours left in the night, but we have a little bit of work to do before we set off on our adventure. So I thought we would just take in the beauty of the night for a second here. Very pretty. All right, but today we are going down into the Twisty Bridges to try to retrieve the high-capacity air tank and the Rebreather blueprints. Before doing that, I want to make sure I have two things. Well, two things, one for me, one for you. So I want a flashlight for me because I like the flashlight. I know that the Sea Glide has a light on it, but I prefer the flashlight in a lot of situations. I also wanted to make a compass chip and install it in my noggin. So we got to go in here. Oh, it installed itself automatically. Great. It did not do that the last time I did this for some reason. I had to install it myself. But so if it doesn't install itself, you just got to drag it and drop it into one of these two chip slots. Okay, but now we have everything we need. Let's have a look at our flashlight because it's always fun staring right into the light. Ouch. And we have our Sea Glide from yesterday. And isn't it fun? And now we are going to be heading from the life pod directly south. So let's get right over the life pod. I mean, you don't have to be right over the life pod, but let's head directly south out of here and see what we can find down in the deep twisties. Not the deep twisties, but the twisty bridges. A light would help. You can hear the SOS. Ow. My head. Okay, so let's just look around a little bit here. I don't think we're seeing what we want to be seeing yet. Still trying to head south.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Another
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Mobile vehicle bay fragment we don't need anymore. Alright, I think we've gone too far. Nope, there it is. That's what we're looking for. So this will be the little base piece with the data box containing the high-capacity air tank blueprint.
Warning. New 30 seconds of oxygen.
Yeah, you know what? There's stuff to scan in there, so I want to make sure that we have enough oxygen to actually complete all the scans. So let's go back up and top off before we do this. Ooh, some weather coming in. So remember, we went directly south from the life pod to find this. If I line up the life pod beacon right now, you can see that it's northwest-ish. But yeah, south should allow you to get in the right area and find this. And we are at a below 100 meters depth, about 120 meters. And we've got a habitat builder fragment you want to scan.
New blueprint synthesized.
A window that we want to scan. And a storage
Warning.
locker.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I thought we needed to scan the storage locker, but apparently not. I think there might have been one more thing to scan here that I didn't find. No? Okay, I guess we got it.
Oxygen.
Oh my. Oh my. Time to go. Please don't let us hit that. No. 3 seconds. Okay. Great.
New blueprint synthesized.
Now we have the habitat builder. We can slap down a little base piece to increase our storage. But from here, what we're going to do after finding that thing down there, it's right below us now. Now we're going to go southwest and just kind of follow the twisty bridges.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And that's what we're looking for down here. This should have the blueprint for the rebreather helmet.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen acquired. Remaining.
What? I didn't actually understand what she said there. But getting a little a little tight on oxygen with no rebreather and no high-capacity air tank. So that is our top priority now, is to get what we need to build those. So let's pin those blueprints. There's the high-cap air tank. There's the rebreather. We need one piece of silver for the high-cap air tank. We need one piece of silver, titanium, and glass. For the rebreather, we need silicone rubber, the fiber, and a wiring kit. So we need 3 pieces of silver total, which is going to be a little bit... I mean, it's one of the catch-22 situations where you need the thing that you need to go find the thing that you need, you know? So silver is going to be easier to find down deep, but we really need a high-cap air tank and a rebreather to spend any significant amount of time deep below 100 meters, where we are right now. Hybrid shark.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do instead is go, instead of looking for silver here, why don't we go back to the sea monkey nests? Because I think we're going to have a better chance of finding silver at a relatively shallow depth in a sea monkey nest versus over here in the twisties. Just having a quick look here because I did see one. There's one silver there. Okay, now we've got one silver. Now we could actually go back and make the... I think it's the high-cap air tank that only requires one silver. So
warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
If we don't stumble across any silver on the way back... Oh, there's some. Well, there's a silver node anyway. Titanium in it. That's
warning. 30
lead.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. Too deep for this. Yeah, if we don't stumble across any more silver on the way back, that's lead. I'm not looking for lead, but I'll pick it up if it's right in front of me. I know I just passed one up back there, but I was trying to make up my mind about whether I really wanted it or not.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
She's so chatty before you get the high-cap air tank and the rebreather. Silver. All right, now we have 2 pieces of silver. Now we could make the rebreather. But boy, we've gotten so lucky so far. Now I'm tempted to just stay out here and see if we can get a little bit more lucky, find one more piece of silver out here, and then go back and make both of these things at the same time. That's lead. I don't want to fill up my inventory breaking lead when I'm looking for silver, but it's hard to pass up. Whoa, Croc, what are you doing over here? That crypto is way outside of his territory. Not sure what he's doing over here. He got lost.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're right over some sea monkey nests. So, without finding another silver just yet... oh, come on, out. Out my head. Let's go quickly nose around in a sea monkey nest and see if we can find some silver there without getting too deep.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Now we're already deeper than we wanted to go. See, this is where I prefer the flashlight. It has a cleaner light, a stronger light. Might as well pick up some gold. More gold over there. I'm looking for silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on, give me one more silver. That's all I need. I know I just passed by a gold, but enough with the gold. Let's get silver. I do not want to go any deeper
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
into a sea monkey cave with no rebreather and no high capacity air tank. So We're going to call that. That was a little deeper than I thought it was going to be, so...
Oxygen.
I know. We're heading up. Ow. Glad I'm wearing a helmet. Alright, let's start again moving back toward the life pod and see if we can find some silver on the way back. I'm seeing quartz, I'm seeing fragments. These are eggs. There's a new creature egg. Not sure what kind of creature that is. I haven't actually hatched any creature eggs yet, other than the trivalve, which I had as a pet back in one of the early access iterations. Maybe it was the last one. Anybody see any silver? I see lead, quartz, egg, creature egg,
Warning.
lead.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There is a mod for removing the voice entirely. Hey, sea truck fragment, this will be
Warning.
2 of 3.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Oxygen.
Oxygen already? Lost track of time. Alright, well, I'm getting tired of hearing her complain about our oxygen levels. So why don't we go back and make whatever we can make, either the rebreather or the high cap air tank, and hopefully that will decrease the amount of nagging she's doing. Not seeing any silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, I knew our luck was too good to last, finding those two right off the bat, and now we're struggling with this last one. You know, I usually try to get stuff prepped ahead of time so that we can make it right off the bat, like we did with the compass and the flashlight today. But you know, gathering and hunting for materials is part of the process here, and it happens to be a part of the process that I particularly enjoy. I really like swimming around and gathering stuff. Lead. So why don't I will share a little bit of that with you, but I would prefer to get these two things banged out a little quicker. I would have preferred it anyway, but let's see what we can do now. So we can make, I think the rebreather is what we want, because the silver is going to be deeper, and the rebreather is going to make our regular air tank, we're going to be able to stretch that a lot farther. So let's grab some fiber and some silicone rubber, and then go in here and make a wiring kit. And now we can make the rebreather.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. We have the freedom to go below 100 meters, which means we can now more fully explore sea monkey caves, or we could go back to the twisty bridges and go deep there and look for silver. I think we're going to go back to the sea monkey caves because I like sea monkey caves. And they are challenging, and they are interesting, and they're fun. There's going to be one sea monkey cave here, but it doesn't usually have much in it. We are going to need crystalline sulfur out of his nest. So let's go back to that. Oh, there's none in here? Really? Who stole your crystalline sulfur, my friend? Gold, but no silver. That is a sea glide fragment that we don't need. We'll pick up 2 titanium from this. And another crash fish. Silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And a creature egg. No crystalline sulfur there, but now we have our last piece of silver. Now we can go back and make our high capacity air tank. Okay. So why don't I meet you guys back at base? This will just take a second. Okay. Now we're going to make up the glass, 2 pieces. And remove our air tank. And make our new one. Yeah, high cap air tank. Great, so tomorrow we will make use of the high capacity air tank. Actually, I think we have time to do it today. Let's do it today. Running a little low on power and no backup battery, which makes me a little bit nervous. Well, I can always swap batteries with one of my other pieces of equipment that I have not used yet. If I really need my Sea Glide badly. Oh, look at this, a piece of silver. Well, titanium, but. Okay, so now we're going to see the revamped cinematic sequence introducing us to Alan, which is quite good, I think. Brood shark after us. And there goes our Sea Glide. Oh dear. Well, let's try and make it into Alan's sanctuary without the Sea Glide, and then use the oxygen in there to replace the battery, because we're gonna have to swap the battery with one of our other tools. Yes, another new creature egg. Dot dot dash 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 SOS. Okay, here's the sanctuary, and now fully voiced and revamped animation.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
But
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
okay. Now, when she says equipment, she's talking about the PDA.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped.
Warning. Sanctuary power critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Sounds
Hurrying.
good. Here we go. Insert that storage medium.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transferring. Transfer complete.
You okay, Robin?
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
No, that's happening. Sorry to say. You now have a new passenger in your brain. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the Subnautica Below Zero Early Access gameplay. In the next episode, we will start getting messages, things to investigate, places to visit, and it all takes off from there. Stay safe, survivors. Oh, you're fine. Quit whining.